Welcome back to Mud Lake Ranch. Today we're here with a rifle scope review from Hawke Optics. This is a 4-12 by 42 rifle scope that I intend to use on a deer hunting rifle. It is a Savage Stevens 334-308, and coincidentally this rifle scope is intended for use on 223 and 308 rifles. What exactly that means is the reticle inside each of the hashes is an additional 100 yards further based on trajectory from your point of zero, which on this I'll do 100 yards. So you'll be able to do, it does all the ballistic math based on these calibers all for you. So it eliminates some guesswork and allows you to hunt more effectively, quickly, and without having to think a whole lot. This has external locking turrets, meaning you pull up to make your adjustments and you make your windage and elevation adjustments, and when you push it back down, it's locked in place. Once you've zeroed your rifle, you can remove the 4 screws on the top of this cap and reposition your turret back to zero so you can have a true zero, meaning that if you're making on the fly adjustments and ignoring the hash mark thing I just talked about, you can quickly return to your 100-yard zero if you've perhaps missed at the 200 mark and you made adjustments up. You can quickly go back to zero for your elevation adjustment, or quickly back to your zero if you've adjusted for the wind present on your hunt. On this side, the left side of the optic, this is not a parallax adjustment that you might expect. This is actually a lighted reticle. It does work without it, but it does illuminate once you've turned it on. The first click turns on each of your dots. Oh, it's just brightness. Okay, the whole time it's brightness. So it illuminates the dots in the center of the optic, and all your holdovers are directly below, which you're raising your scope to shoot further. Again, 4-12 magnification. It does not have a throw lever included, but it does have one slightly higher little grip node here to make gripping this a little bit easier. We'll be mounting this scope using this really cool optic mount from the Kinetic Design Group. This comes in this package here. This is a quick release 30mm scope mount. So when you push this little lever in, it opens up the pick rail grips, locking your scope on really quickly. But also what makes it cool is you can pop your scope off really quick and put it onto another rifle. So you can swap this scope if this was a significant investment for you, to another rifle. Fortunately, this one is not that expensive, but for the budget conscious person that wants to try to use this on multiple guns, if it is a similar caliber, your trajectory and ballistics should be similar. If you're using 2 308 rifles, for example, and they both have pick rails, they're going to be in close proximity to one another, allowing you to at least be in the ballpark, and then you can re-zero the other rifle. I have not tried this yet. So what we're going to do is get this mounted up, and I'm going to give it a whirl on the Stevens 334. We're going to sight that in. Deer hunting season is right around the corner, and we'll give you our honest opinion on both of these. Hawke Optics did provide this scope for review on this channel, and my friends over at Kinetic Design Group sent me these mounts right after GunCon. They also make quick release, Kinetic Design Group also makes quick release Picatinny rail mount sections for your M-LOK slots on AR-15s. Little, they have 45s, they got short, medium, long Picatinny rail mounts, so you can take your accessories that most of the time are kind of expensive and easily remove them and apply them to another rifle. And none of us own one, and if you do own one, the second one's right around the corner, and I know it. So once the video on the Savage 334 is filmed, we will put that in the description below. Link to this optic will also be in the description below, and if I remember, I'll put both of those links in the pinned comment below. So to support this channel, visit mudlakeranch.com/deals. There you'll find additional discount codes and links to all of my affiliate partners. Inside the box, they include a large cloth for cleaning the optic. Originally when I saw it, I thought maybe it was just a lens cloth, but this is a large microfiber style cloth with the Hawke branding on it. Also in the box is a Hawke sticker and the user's manual. User's manual comes in way more languages than you'd expect. So it's got US, UK, I believe Germany, Brazil maybe, I don't know, just tons of other languages. But it also includes instructions for other optics, so make sure you know which optic you have. For example, on the turrets, okay, so it has instructions for low profile turrets, which those are not. It has instructions for exposed locking turrets, which these are, and it has instructions for quarter MOA locking turrets, which these are, and half MOA turrets, which these are not. And it has instructions for 1/10 MRAD turrets, which I'm not familiar with. Also gives zeroing instructions, and I don't remember if we talked about it, but I'll cover it again just in case. When zeroing, yeah, I believe we did. But anyway, I'll repeat it. You remove the 4 set screws, this cap will come off. I have not tried this yet. And once you've made your adjustments, this will, right here, will no longer be at this 0 mark, and you can turn this dial back without engaging the turret adjustment to 0, reinstall your cap, and then you have your 100 yard 0 or 200 yard 0, wherever you zero it, simply by turning this back to 0. Pretty cool. All right, and now that I've spent a little bit more time with this scope and reading up on its capabilities, the registered Marksman Reticle design is exclusive to Hawke, and it calculates the drop for your specific caliber, and it is super easy to zero. For the 5.56-308 model that I have here, to zero this scope, you would shoot at 100 yards with 12x magnification, so the full magnification at 100 yards. And after you've zeroed it, every 100 yard increment is your dash out to 700 yards. So super easy to zero, and it's specific to your caliber, and Hawke does make caliber specific scopes for other calibers, including 6.5 in their Marksman series. The Hawke Vantage 30WA 4-12x42 retails at right now to $359. That's $359. All of the Vantage IR models feature etched reticles with multi-stage illumination, 11-layer multi-coated lenses. They are nitrogen purged and waterproof, fog-proof, and all caliber rated. So you can, if you wanted to mount these on anything, and if they're saying all caliber, then I feel like that means 12 gauge, 50 BMG, you name it. Also, Hawke offers a no-fault lifetime warranty, so you can ensure that your purchase is backed by the brand that made it. It also has specific instructions to this optic about the reticle and the subtension, and how to actually use the what are they called? Okay. This includes the instructions for this specific optic with your reticle subtensions, your holdover aim points, which I've already covered, but at the lower post, the reticle is designed with gaps with increasing size, so it does all the ballistics for you, meaning that the lines from like 100 to 200 are closer together. It accounts for trajectory and bullet drop and loss of velocity, so the lines get further apart. That you would use for your holdovers at the further 100 yard plus distances, which is basic ballistics math that most of us do not comprehend unless you are some kind of mathematical genius. Also includes information on following Hawke optics on social media, Anything else in here? Rifle scope alignment instructions in all the various languages. I'm going to keep that sticker out because we're done. I do keep the box always. I usually keep the optic cloth with it. And then I store it to the side so that I have these for reference with the instructions if I have any questions about them in the future. Scope's all mounted up. This is a rock solid situation here, and this optic mount from Kinetic Design Group retails at $240, $250-ish. I'll leave a link to this product here for Amazon, because right now Amazon said there's 6 left in stock, and at the time of filming, Kinetic Design Group's website says they are out of stock. So check with them anyway, but I'll leave links to both. I do earn small commission off Amazon purchases. I do not earn any commission off purchases directly from Kinetic Design Group. Hawke Optics, I'll leave a link if it is on Amazon. I'll leave a link to there, as well as you can find Hawke by just Googling it. Thank you for watching this video on the Hawke Vantage 30 WAIR rifle scope. If you found this video useful, helpful, or interesting, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe.